Britain's debt will not fall to 2008 levels until 2060s, IFS says in startling warning. Respected think tank also warns of lost decades without earnings growth in analysis of Philip Hammond's budget. Britain's debt levels will not fall below pre-crisis levels until the 2060s if growth does not improve, the head of the Institute for Fiscal Studies, IFS, has said in a critical assessment of the budget. IFS Director Paul Johnson said workers were facing 2 lost decades without earnings growth following Philip Hammond's statement yesterday. Despite a £25 billion giveaway for housebuilding, tech and the NHS, the IFS said the budget did not mark the end of the age of austerity, as it pointed out that other public services outside the NHS will still face 7% cuts in day-to-day spending over the next 5 years. Delivering the IFS post-budget analysis, Mr. Johnson said, "The sort of modest growth rates currently expected imply that if we were to maintain the deficit at the just over 1% of national income projected for the early 2020s, it would take us well past the 2060s for debt to fall to its pre-crisis levels of 40% of national income. That assumes no recessions for the next half-century." Grim official forecasts from the Office for Budget Responsibility imply that GDP per head will be 3.5% lower in 2021 than was forecast less than 2 years ago, equating to a £65 billion hit to the economy, he said. And average earnings in 2021 look set to be nearly £1,400 lower than forecast in March 2016. Lower in real terms than at the time of the financial crash in 2008. Mr. Johnson added, "We are in danger of losing not just 1 but getting on for 2 decades of earnings growth."